Okay, so apparently TikTok is the #1 dating app out there right now. That's where your dating coaches are. That's where all the girls are. That's where all the advice is. But let's see if the advice actually makes any sense. Advice is free. It seems easy. It seems good. But when you really look into it and actually understand what's being said to you, it's only going to lead you to failure. Nothing good is going to come out of listening to any of this advice that you're getting on TikTok.
Damn. So not one man ever looked at me and said, let me put this up. Let me buy this a Range Rover, an Escalade, or a Porsche. She can pick any Birkin or Chanel bag she want every Tuesday. And all she have to worry about is what hairstyle she gonna wear, what she gonna wear, drink lemon drops with her friends just to go gossip. Not one man? I am not the I think I am.
And as you could see, TikTok advice leads to delusion like that. She said no man wants to buy her a Range Rover and put her up so she doesn't have to work. Number one, if you're bad enough, if you're a 10 out of 10, I agree. Somebody out there is going to do that for you. But look in the mirror. See what you look like. Be realistic. I'm not delusional enough. Like, I'm a decent looking guy. But I'm not delusional enough to think that some rich woman like Oprah Winfrey is going to come take me out my house, come fly me out to California and make me live an easy life. Like, that's not going to happen. Everything she said is stuff that she sees on TikTok. Buy her a Range Rover. Let her pick whatever Birkin bag she wants. Put her up so she doesn't have to work. What world does she live in where she thinks that that is the normal thing that's happening to the average day woman? The average woman works hard and works an actual job and has bills. Like, what's going on here? I don't understand how you can get on social media and really believe that that's all that there is in real life. And the problem is, because it's all in your face, everything you swipe on, every single video you swipe on, it's gonna same thing, the same advice, the same type of talking points where it's like, hey, I met this guy and he bought me a Range Rover. I met this guy and he paid for my hotel. I met this guy and he flew me out. That's all you're hearing. But when you look at the average woman outside, when you're driving and you see these women at the bus stop, that's the average woman. The average woman is not some rich woman that's a baddie that has a BBL. That's not what you're seeing out there. This woman is not good looking enough to even demand what she's saying. But that's the delusion that we're seeing here because of dating advice on TikTok. But it also goes both ways. Some of the dumbest advice I've seen, and it's typically women giving this advice to men, is to never text first. I even hear guys say this, don't text her first. How do you expect a woman to know that you're interested if you don't even try to send a message to her? In what world does that make sense? If you're trying to pretend like you're not interested, and she's trying to pretend like she's not interested, then how would you ever come together? From my experience being out there in the streets, I can tell you this right now. If a woman likes you enough to give you her information, or to follow you back, or to answer your message, your foot's in the door. She finds you attractive enough. There's a study out there, or saying, that a woman knows if she's going to sleep with you in the first 10 seconds of meeting you. Just by looking at you. No matter what these women say on TikTok and on social media and how, oh, it's about personality, it's really not. When a woman looks at you and she meets you, within the first 10 seconds of looking at you, up and down, and hearing your voice, and smelling you, she knows if she likes you like that or not. So there's no point in wasting your time and acting nonchalant. Go for what you want. That's just terrible advice to sit back and not do anything. You know what's going to happen if you do that? You're going to be at a party, you're going to like that girl across the room, she's going to look at you, give you that look like she wants you to talk to her. You're going to be cool, trying to be Duke Dennis and be nonchalant and be like, nah, I'm not saying nothing to her. And a guy like me is going to go and be brave and go talk to her, and I'm going to get her and not you. So don't listen to that advice. And then for the guys that are doing that, buying these girls these luxury goods, putting yourself in debt. And now I get it. If you're a millionaire, it ain't tricking if you got it. I understand that. But if you're an average guy, like myself, I'm not rich. I have a decent amount of savings. I would say more than the average for my age group. For someone in the 20s, way more than the average. But I'm not in the position to be buying someone a $3,000 bag, let alone a $1,000 bag. I have bigger priorities. And the problem with guys that do this, if you're not at that upper echelon, what's going to end up happening is you're going to spend all this money, and the moment that you can't spend that money anymore, she will be out the window and you're going to be stuck with that debt. So never listen to a woman that says, oh, well, if you really like her, treat her, spoil her. Do not do that. I'm going to tell you this right now. If she likes you, it does not matter if you're driving a Honda Civic or a Porsche. It does not matter. If she messes with you, she rocks with you. And I know this is true because you see athletes like Tom Brady getting cheated on. You see athletes all the time getting cheated on. These guys have all the money in the world. And who are they treating with? They're cheating with their trainer that makes maybe like 60K a year, or some pool boy. That's a common thing because that's exactly what happens. Because if she's attracted to you, nothing else matters. And now I'm going to say something that a lot of people might not agree with, but there's a dumb saying, and this is from the guy's side, that if she doesn't cook and clean for you, then she's not wife material. Now, wait, pause before you click off the video and get upset. I'm only saying that that doesn't really make much sense, because if she's not your wife, you cannot expect wife things. Now, should she? Yes, because if she's trying to be your wife, she should be trying to prove that she can be your wife. But it's not something that you should expect every single time. If you're a guy that's expecting every single time for your girlfriend to come over to your house and clean it up and cook for you, that's not realistic. Just like she should not expect you to be paying all her bills when you're just dating. You should be doing a little bit to prove that you can do that in the future, not paying bills, but taking her out, treating her nice, and she should be doing the same. Cleaning up whenever she can, cooking you stuff, maybe bringing you a home cooked meal sometimes. That should be done. But you should not be expecting 100% wife material from someone that you're just dating. And a woman should not expect 100% husband material from someone that she's just dating. It just doesn't work like that.
See how long I can go without initiating, just to see how long we'll go without having sex.
The problem with that is you just told me, and now I don't want to initiate.
It's not now you don't want to initiate.
Now I'm like, no, I've actually been thinking about it recently. One day you were out, and I was like, can you just come home, please, while I'm awake?
You didn't do
I know, you had put your mask on so fast. And then I was just like, well, I guess he don't want to do nothing.
Yeah, I was tired. I came and I was like, I could get some ass. It's early enough.
Damn.
Then I was like, but nah, man.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna.
Sleep.
It was just, I was trying to test your body language, and you put it on so fast. I was like, he don't even want to do it.
Into you too.
Yeah, baby, you had the mask on. I don't think you understand how much that doesn't do it for me. It doesn't light the pussy up like you think it does. It doesn't.
And you see that clip? That guy is doing another stupid idea. Let me tell you why. If your woman likes you, she's going to sleep with you without a doubt. And if she's not sleeping with you, or it's not happening enough, be open and honest and tell her up front. Because if she says, yo, I'm just not attracted to you, then you know not to waste any more time. You don't have to waste any more money, and you could move on. But playing these little games of, oh, well, I'm going to act like I don't want to have sex, and I'm going to see how long she waits. Okay, so what? So you're going to continue to take her on dates for 2 months. You're going to continue to treat her like a queen and message her, waste all this time messaging her when she's not even attracted to you. And sometimes girls are afraid of saying that they're not attracted to you. They don't want to say it up front. They'll do it by not sleeping with you or not being affectionate with you. So just be realistic and take the signs as they come. Don't ignore obvious signs that are right in front of your face. Because if he was to just tell her like, hey, are we still attracted to each other? Are you still attracted to me? If she says no, you can move on. If she says yes, maybe she could explain there's something else going on. Or maybe she could say, oh, I'm mad at you because of something and I'm holding out on purpose. So at least you know not to waste your time. But playing this stupid game is going to lead you nowhere and just give you headaches. So please don't do it.
Girls' nights will ruin your relationship. Honestly, a girls' night out is literally just never a girls' night out. It's never. Unfortunately, as much as we say it's a girls' night out, it's gonna end up in some deep shit. Chaos. Don't let your girls go out.
And finally, the last advice I wanted to go over from TikTok is let your girls have girls' night outs. And I'm not saying let as you are in control of this woman as if she's your property, because she's not. She's gonna do whatever she wants, let her go. But what you should know is if a girl tells you, oh, we're just having a girls' night out, what is she doing? If she's saying she's having a girls' night out and they're going to go bowling or they're going to a dinner, that's completely fine. That's normal. They should be doing that. But if you're in a serious committed relationship and your girl wants to go to the club to party with her single friends, I'm telling you, leave her. Don't debate her. Don't go back and forth. If she's doing that, she does not respect you. Just leave the relationship alone. Women will call you insecure, or some people in comments may say, oh, well, you're insecure. It's not an insecurity. I've never heard, let me repeat, I have never heard a person in a relationship say, my girl going on girls' night outs has helped our relationship. Never heard it. I've never heard that story. I've never heard a story of a guy saying, me and my girl used to always argue and be so uptight and fight, And now that she has girls' nights out at the club with her friends, we're way better than we were before. Have you ever heard that story? I haven't. I've only heard the opposite. And I'll be honest, that even goes for guys. If guys are constantly having guys' nights out where they're at the club, if you're a girl listening to this, your boyfriend's constantly at the club, nothing good's gonna come out of that. I've never heard a girl say, well, my boyfriend used to stay home all the time, and now he goes to the club with his single friends, and all of a sudden our relationship is so much better. Have you heard that? I haven't, and you never will. Girls' nights out are never what they say that they are doing. Whatever they're saying they're gonna do, it's always gonna be much more, because once there's alcohol involved, there's single people, you're in that type of environment, there's nothing good that can come out of that. There's an old saying that old people in my family say, there's nothing good past midnight. Nothing good happens past midnight. So if your girl wants to go on girls' nights out, that might be a sign for you to just let her go. Do not listen to the TikTok advice telling you that it's healthy and it's good for your relationship. It is not, bro. I'm telling you, you're only gonna leave yourself stranded in mental despair. Do not do it. So TikTok advice honestly just belongs in the garbage bin. I hope y'all don't take that advice too seriously. And if you guys have any advice for anyone that's watching this video, put it in the comment section down below. Anything that has helped your relationship. Or if you disagree with something I said, let me know and I'll respond and I'll see what you got to say. I'm KamsCorner. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. If you do not like, comment, and subscribe, you will be bald in 2025. So for all you, I will hit the like button. It doesn't hurt. It's free. It's free 99. Just go ahead and do it. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. I think we're at 8 something. And I'm going to try to be more consistent with the videos. Again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out.